up. I don't give a dude. Look at this. Look at this. He's fighting a professional boxer.
Joe Rogan was shocked when he heard that Jake Paul had backed out of his fight with Mike Tyson. At first, this former Disney star was full of confidence, bragging that he could beat the old man and become the next big thing. But during a recent press conference, Jake dropped a bombshell. He was quitting the match, leaving everyone stunned. But before we dive into Joe Rogan's anger, let's understand why he's so furious. Take a look at this.
I literally can't wait to look across the ring and see him and give him a death stare. I want to see, bro. Let's see all the legends, the myths, because you're Iron Mike Tyson, but I have an iron chin. People know that. Like, I take shots. So I think people are underestimating me being able to deal with his power. And that is something that is going to make it interesting.
These are just a few glimpses of Jake Paul's overly confident words, showing how desperate he was to fight Mike Tyson. He was determined to prove to the world that this new Disney YouTuber could actually land a punch on the legendary Tyson. Jake has shown impressive ability to draw attention and generate huge pay-per-view numbers, but his career has been heavily criticized for the level of competition he's faced. His loss to Tommy Fury exposed the challenges Jake faces when fighting experienced boxers. Sure, he's had a few wins against NBA players and hobbyist YouTubers, but thinking he could beat Tyson, that was a mistake. A decision he can never undo.
Up. I don't give a dude. Look at this. Look at this. He's fighting a professional boxer.
Jake even went as far as leaking his own training footage, showing his preparation to face Mike Tyson, with a team of trainers working to get him ready. He even borrowed a famous line from Muhammad Ali, saying, "Mikey, your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see." This is an iconic Ali line, and Jake was using it to hype himself up for the fight. But despite all the attention, every boxing expert warned him not to make it official, as it would be a huge mistake. Yet he went ahead, and just when the tickets were almost sold out, Jake announced that he was quitting the fight. Doesn't Joe Rogan's reaction seem completely justified? Here's what he had to say when he heard the news on his podcast.
Said, I love this sport.
All that stuff you just said don't mean shit. You never drew 100 million people or 70 million people to the fight, have you?
Around like 75 million.
You never helped boxing before. Boxing helped you.
But that's what the sport needed.
Fight.
No way. Bro, like, shut up.
Yes, Jake Paul called out Mike Tyson the baddest man on the planet, but now he's backing out. Okay, Jake, we get it. You want to save your life. You've realized that this exhibition fight isn't like the one with Roy Jones Jr. This time, there's no contract stopping Tyson from landing full punches to your face. You would have to endure Tyson's strikes, and insurance for your body parts wouldn't be enough. When this reality hit, Jake pulled out. Joe Rogan's frustration is understandable. He saw Jake's overconfidence as a ticking time bomb. Jake talked a big game, borrowing phrases from legends and hyping himself up, but when it came time to face Tyson, he bailed.
Rogan said, very elite boxer. Like, I'm watching the combinations he throws, his movement, the way he steps and sets up shots, the way he's countering. He's a very high-level boxer. He's a real professional caliber boxer.
Rogan's anger is more than justified. Like many fans, he was excited to see this clash of generations, only to be disappointed by Jake's sudden retreat. But this wasn't out of the blue. A few days before, while sitting with Mike Tyson, Jake had already shown signs of fear
behind Jake's move, saying, it's a brilliant move by Jake, because, like, if he was going to fight anybody else, people would watch, but would the same amount of people watch? No.
Jake was trying to tell Mike Tyson that everything he does is for the sport or to entertain people. But man, asking Iron Mike for a fight isn't just entertainment anymore. Do you know what elite means? It means something special, something not everyone can attain. Mike Tyson is that kind of boxer. As Joe Rogan pointed out,
talking shit about Tyson, that if he was in his prime, he'd beat Tyson. And so he had his son fight Tyson, and it was an execution. It was an execution.
Jake can't just mess around with Tyson for the sake of fun. Tyson roasted him, asking, have you ever drawn 100 million or 75 million people to watch you? The answer is obviously no. Jake hasn't, and he probably never will on his own. That's why he asked Tyson to step in. Joe Rogan revealed the truth behind Jake's move, saying it was a brilliant one.